everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm your girl Shawee and I'm gonna do another video today. In this video I'll be doing a Q&A, but before I get into the Q&A I want to big up a few people. You're a Boyd, if it's your name pronounced, Tracy and Bent and Fiona May, big up on herself. Guys, if you notice I have not been using the intro anymore. Reason for this is because I've been getting copyright for the past 3 weeks or so, and it was never a copyright music that I was using in the intro. But for some reason they make it copyright now, so I stopped using it altogether. Okay, so if you don't see the intro, that's the reason for that. But anyway, I know enough. I'm gonna skip the intro more time. Not true. Talk short, or not wait. But okay, so as I said, this is a Q&A video that I'm gonna do. I'd ask for you guys to comment down below of the questions you want to ask, or you could ask on Instagram. I'd left my link for you to ask the questions, and I've gotten a few questions, so I'm going right into it. I don't know, so me a long meet and me take forever to get to the point. So let me get into the first question. I don't never ask me love question either. What one? I'm not find interesting. Tell me. I want to drop a question on a send to me, but let me start off with the first one, because quite a few people they kept asking the same question. So me kind of see one interested to know, like this one now. How many dates have you been on? Like enough people ask these questions in different forms. How many dates have you been on? Let me see how much date we go on. The one prank date. Because girl has not been on any date since I've been here. No date. I don't know what going for me. Alright, so alright. Do you love England? Love. Love is a strong word for me. So to say that I love England, I love Jamaica, I love my home, that's where I love. There are things I like about England, yes, like cool British accent, and British people are very nice, but to say that I love England, I can't say I love England. Are you in a relationship? I have a diary here, people, because I couldn't remember a question them. I can't remember all of them, so I carry my diary with me. Are you in a relationship? Are you in a relationship? This question was asked a couple of times too. I say palm, are you dating or whatever? But if I'm in a relationship currently, my marital status, the bossa spice pan uno, is single. There's no ring there, so I am single. I'm very much single. So you in a red shot, you must know what you do. Yes, man, you must know what you do. Alright, let me go on to the next question. I lose the page. Alright, so see me tell you something, I'm not gonna remember a question, let me know. Are you in a relationship? How do you deal with being away from your family? Well, given the fact that I'm away from them for now, technology is what makes it pretty much easier, because you know, we can video call and stuff like that. So yes, I've been video calling a lot. Susan and I spend a lot of time on the phone. Enough time, you know, she want to run me a 5 phone, come we chat for hours. But girl happy stay up on phone and chat to me. So yeah, I stay in touch with my family, Susanna, my mother, my son. Yeah, man, you know, my people them. So it's much easier with technology. That's what makes it easier. And of course, if I'm not on the phone with them, I find activities to do. I go on the road and stuff like that. I have my plants and my lily and my blossom and you know, and stuff like that. I find stuff to do, man. And I watch movies and you know, just incorporate England life in it. Alright, so why did you start YouTube? Why did I start YouTube? Well, it's just not one thing, but let me get all of these points together, because I don't know me a long meter. But to begin with, Susanna and I wanted to do mukbangs. We thought about it for some time, even though we didn't get started or anything, but we wanted to do that. However, what really happened now, so from younger days, Susan and I used to be in the kitchen, like especially on a Sunday. I used to bake a lot of pastries on a Sunday, and from that we used to pretend, because those times I think Nyamin was coming on. No, Nyamin's with Crystal Tomlinson and them stuff there. So Susanna used to be there like she had the camera girl or she had Crystal Tomlin. So while me, I do the preparation. Yeah, so while I'm there preparing and stuff, Susanna would be asking the questions and I'm answering and them stuff like say a Crystal Tomlin. So me I talk to, because even up to today me have up she can be the well plan to come on the program. Because me I plan say I will use up some stuff from around the backyard. Because you know a senti we come from our backyard fruitful. So yeah. So from there, you know, there was a special energy in wanting to do something creative. Yes, so there you had a lot of creative juices there, but didn't know that it would end up, you know, be, you know, that we're on YouTube this in these days and age. But also what cemented it was that during the time when the country was locked down because of corona, you know, place lockdown now, and I was one of the nurses working on the isolation unit, and my duties, it wasn't as much as before, so I found myself doing a lot of TikTok videos. And the fact that I wasn't going home during that time, I stayed away from home for a month. So I just to, you know, kind of prevent the spread of COVID, because we weren't sure about what was happening. So yeah, so I was doing a lot of TikTok videos and I was placing them on my WhatsApp status. So my friend, she used to laugh a lot. She used to say, "Hello, Shawee, these videos are so funny." And then from that, she used to encourage me, "Why you don't start YouTube?" And you know, I'm like, you know, even though you didn't have the little mukbang idea and everything, you know. And I used to get other people commenting on the TikTok videos and stuff like that too. So I'm like, okay, I started to think a lot. And then one day, you know, Susan and I were at home, and then she was doing my makeup, my nails were done, and I tried on Susanna's ring. So I was there now, you know, looking at my hands doing the most now. So while she was doing my makeup, I just took up the camera and I started to talk. And meanwhile doing that, I was using the fingers, because I'm like, and you know, it's so the people them do it when them know, so them having them big band and them stuff there and them nails done. You can't, their finger can't keep out of the video. Every minute you see them finger and all of them stuff. So I was doing the most in that video, and I was just talking. So I sent the video to Sanjay after I was finished, and then she was like, "Shawee, I was so entertained. Please start recording. Please start doing YouTube." I'm like, "You serious? You think so? You think people are watching me?" She said, "Shall we start YouTube, start recording? It doesn't matter, just start recording." So yeah, from that feedback, because me trust my good bestie Sanjay Black, yeah, she, you know, she kind of like build me up to do it. So I'm like, all right, and other people as well. So I said, all right, I'm gonna give it a try. And I said it to Susanna and she agreed, and that's how we really got started. Yeah, you see how long me take to come to all of that. Yeah, I mean that. So do you want more kids? Why do my people want to come breed me off? Do I want more kids? No, I don't want any more kids. And I've been saying this for the longest time. And Tyler is 10 years old now, so obviously I'm doing the right thing so that there are no more kids. Yes, I don't want any more. And I don't think that needs any more explanation, or does it? But then again, you know, sometimes man a plan and gotta wipe out. But for now, my plan is not for any more kids, yeah? All right, so why did you migrate to England? This is not just one reason, it's more than one reasons why I chose to come to England. Yes, and let me start. Where do I start? I guess I start at the beginning. For some time, I'd wanted some change. Where I was working, I was assigned to the A&E area, and I was assigned there for a long time. And I got to love the area and really wanted to do A&E nursing. That's, you know, to be certified in the accident and emergency area. Because, you know, we're regular general nurses, meaning that you can work on any of the units, but I wanted to be certified in that area. And the opportunity wasn't presenting itself, and I said, all right, there are different opportunities that you can get in life. So at the time, the England program was, you know, everybody was talking about it, and that there is, you know, means of having continued education done. So I thought about that kind of like ring a bell, and I'm like, you know, that kind of sparked something in me, yeah. So based on the fact that I wasn't presented the opportunity to do the A&E nursing because I'd asked about it on several occasions, I said that was one of the driving factor. Because even before I came, because when they called me to come here, even though I procrastinated for such a long time, I did. The last thing I said to the necessary people that I needed to speak to, that if the program is available, I'd like to do that. Because if that happens, I wouldn't come to England. I would just dismiss England altogether. So that wasn't happening at the time. It wasn't happening. So that was one of the reasons I chose to come here. As well as the England program. England is about 6 months to get through. And at that time, I really was ready to leave. I really wanted a change in scenery. So I'm like, yeah, 6 months and I can come to England. And yeah, so that, and when I think about it, the exam was much easier too. The process was easy, everything was easy. It's very easy to get here. I didn't think it was that difficult. Once you meet all the requirements that you need to, then it's fine. It's pretty simple. And then there was, let me see, coming to England or the UK, you get to travel to different places. Because I'm in England, I can always go to Scotland, I can go to Wales, I can go to Paris, and I always want to go to Switzerland. So, all of these things I think about it, so I start pumping up myself, I'm liking the idea that, yeah, I can go to England and I can get to travel and go different places and so forth. Also, one of the driving factors was that, when I think about it, working 3 or 4 days per week, I'm like, I can work 3 or 4 days per week, and then I can spend time with my child or have a little life for myself. Because with nursing you don't really have a life. So yes, that was one of the driving factors. But then when I come here, I realized that you spend a lot of time at work just the same, because the bills them they have to pay. Because even though the money was looking so much, when you come and realize that the bills they're so much, yeah, I'm not going into that, because you would have watched that video already that I presented about the cost of living. So those were some of the reasons I decided to come to England. Yes. All right. Do you plan to give Tyler other siblings? So you see the same kind of question I come up again. Yeah, it's more than one time I see this kind of question, and I've already answered that, and the plan is no, not at the moment, no. So I've come, see, only never asked me enough questions, I have come to the end of the questions that you guys have asked. Yes, so if you want to see a part 2 of a Q&A, you can always comment down below and ask a question down below, or you can just send some questions on Instagram at Shawee_Thompson, and I'll be happy to answer the questions if they're appropriate. Because if them don't appropriate people, I'm not going to answer them. But yeah, so I hope you would have enjoyed this video today. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your girl Shawee saying peace out.